Attention, everyone. As the frigid grip of winter starts closing in, it's time to face a harsh reality. This isn't just another chilly season, it's shaping up to be one of the toughest winters we've encountered in years. You can't afford to be caught off guard. The clock is ticking, and your window to act is shrinking fast. The comfort and safety of your family are on the line, and the time to prepare is now. You need to start stockpiling essential groceries before December hits. Why December? Because waiting until then could mean empty shelves and lost opportunities. There's no room for complacency when it comes to ensuring your loved ones are well prepared for what lies ahead. In this video, we're diving into the 15 critical grocery items you absolutely must have in your home before we hit December. These aren't just suggestions, they're necessities. Don't wait until it's too late and you're left scrambling in the cold. Your family's security depends on your actions today. So, roll up your sleeves and get ready to stockpile like there's no tomorrow. Let's make sure you're fully equipped to weather any storm this winter throws at us. 15. Let's talk about one of the most underrated lifesavers you can add to your emergency stockpile: canned bacon. Yes, you heard me right. Bacon in a can. Sounds crazy? Well, it's not just a novelty, it's a powerhouse for food storage. If you're serious about being prepared, this is an absolute must-have. Why canned bacon? First off, it's not only delicious but packed with the kind of protein and fat you need to keep your energy levels up when times get tough. Imagine this: a shelf life that stretches up to 10 years when stored properly. That's right, a decade of bacon goodness at your fingertips. Think about the versatility canned bacon offers. In the chaos of an emergency, you can still enjoy a breakfast of bacon and eggs, or elevate your soups, stews, and casseroles with its rich flavor. And let's not forget the magic of wrapping anything in bacon. It's like a flavor explosion, making everything taste better. When planning your emergency stash, aim to have enough canned bacon to enjoy a few slices daily for months. A solid target is around 30 cans to comfortably last you 3 months. Store them in a cool, dry place. Your pantry or basement is perfect. Keep them away from direct sunlight and extreme temperatures to maintain quality and longevity. Remember, both the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA suggest stocking up on non-perishable foods. Canned bacon fits the bill perfectly. Nutritionally, it provides a balanced hit of protein and fat. With about 42 calories, 3 grams of fat, and 3 grams of protein per slice, it's not just tasty but filling, ideal for stretching limited food supplies. 14. Let's dive into another unsung hero of emergency preparedness: dried beans. Sure, they might not be the most glamorous item on your shelf, but don't let appearances fool you. These little guys are a nutritional juggernaut you can't afford to overlook. First off, dried beans boast an almost unbelievable shelf life, up to 30 years when stored right. That's not a typo. 3 decades of reliable protein and fiber, tucked away safely in airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. This makes them perfect for long-term food security. When it comes to stocking up, variety is your friend. With options like black beans, pinto beans, navy beans, and kidney beans, each brings its own flavor and nutrient profile to the table. For a solid stockpile, aim for about 100 pounds per person per year. Sounds like a lot, but trust me, given their nutritional punch and versatility, it's worth every pound. Beans are packed with protein, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals. For example, 1 cup of cooked black beans delivers about 15 grams of protein and fiber, along with iron, magnesium, and folate. They're a fantastic meat substitute, especially when fresh options are scarce. Cooking dried beans is straightforward, though a bit time-consuming. Soak them overnight to cut down on cooking time and improve digestion. Then cook them on the stovetop, in a slow cooker or pressure cooker. Once cooked, their versatility really shines. Toss them into soups, stews, and salads, or pair them with rice for a hearty meal. You can even grind them into flour for baking or turn them into dips. Their adaptability means you'll never run out of meal ideas. Both DHS and FEMA recommend including non-perishable, high-protein foods in your stockpile, and dried beans fit the bill perfectly. Their long shelf life, nutritional benefits, and versatility make them a must-have for any emergency preparedness plan. So don't sleep on dried beans. Stock up now. 13. Let's talk about a must-have item for your emergency stockpile: peanut butter. If you're a peanut butter lover, this is one staple you simply can't ignore. It's not just about the creamy, delicious taste, it's about versatility and staying power when times get tough. Stored properly in a cool, dry place with the lid sealed tight, Peanut butter can last up to 2 years. But if you're thinking long-term, consider powdered peanut butter. It rehydrates easily and gives you that same great taste with an even longer shelf life. This makes it perfect for any survival scenario, providing a reliable source of protein and healthy fats to keep your energy levels up when you need it most. Don't skimp on your stash. Aim for at least 10 jars per person for a 3-month supply. Sounds like overkill? Think again. Peanut butter is more than just a classic spread. It's a swift solution for satisfying snacks and an essential component of the iconic peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a comforting, nutritionally rich meal that stands the test of time. In just 2 tablespoons, you're getting about 190 calories, 7 grams of protein, and 16 grams of fat, including those beneficial monounsaturated fats. Plus, it's loaded with vital nutrients like vitamins E and B6, magnesium and potassium, making it indispensable for maintaining energy and supporting health during emergencies. But let's not stop there. Peanut butter isn't just for snacking. It's a game changer in the kitchen, too. Use it to create savory sauces for Asian dishes, blend it into smoothies for an extra protein boost, or bake it into cookies and energy bars. The culinary possibilities are nearly endless. Stocking up on peanut butter ensures you have a delicious, nutritious ingredient ready to enhance a wide range of meals. So don't wait, make peanut butter an essential part of your emergency preparedness plan today. 12. Let's get real about a staple you absolutely need in your emergency food supply: rice. Don't underestimate this humble grain. It's cheap, lasts ages, and can be used in countless ways to keep your meals interesting, even in tough times. As a primary carbohydrate, rice is your go-to for maintaining energy, which is crucial when you're in survival mode. Stored correctly, rice can last a staggering 25 to 30 years. The key: keep it in a cool, dry place using airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. This method keeps it safe from pests and moisture, ensuring your stockpile stays solid as a rock. Aim to stash around 100 pounds of rice per person per year. Sound excessive? Think again. Rice is the backbone of countless dishes, making it a smart long-term investment. To avoid food fatigue, mix it up. White rice offers the longest shelf life and unrivaled versatility, but brown rice packs more nutrients, though it only lasts about 6 months to a year. Have a mix of both, and toss in some basmati or jasmine for extra flavor and texture variety. Nutritionally, rice is a powerhouse of carbs with a hint of protein. 1 cup of cooked white rice gives you about 200 calories, 4 grams of protein, and 45 grams of carbs. Brown rice edges out a bit higher in calories and protein, plus it brings fiber, vitamins, and minerals to the table, essential for keeping your energy up and your body functioning well. Cooking rice is a breeze. All you need is water and heat. Whether it's on the stove, in a rice cooker, or over an open fire, rice is easy to prepare. Pair it with beans, veggies, or canned meats for a solid meal, and use it in soups, stews, and casseroles to create filling, satisfying dishes. 11. Next up, let's get real about canned fruits, an absolute no-brainer for your emergency stockpile. When fresh fruit is out of reach, canned fruit steps up as a fantastic alternative. It's not just about the convenience. Canned fruits are packed with essential vitamins and minerals, ready to add a burst of flavor to any meal when fresh options are limited. Stored correctly, canned fruits have an impressive shelf life of 1 to 2 years. The trick? Keep them in a cool, dry spot, away from direct sunlight. This way, you'll always have a reliable source of fruit ready to go. Planning your pantry right means aiming for at least 50 cans of fruit per person for a 3-month supply. Sounds excessive? Think again. Variety is key to a balanced diet and staving off food fatigue. Mix it up with options like peaches, pears, pineapples, and mixed fruit. Each type brings its own set of nutrients. Canned peaches, for example, are loaded with vitamins A and C, while pineapples offer vitamin C and manganese. In terms of nutrition, canned fruit holds its ground pretty well against fresh. Sure, a bit of vitamin content might be lost during canning, but the bulk of the nutrients remains intact. Take canned peaches, for instance, around 120 calories per cup, with vitamins A and C to keep you fighting fit, especially under stress. Canned fruits are also incredibly versatile. Eat them straight from the can as a quick snack or dessert, or get creative. Add them to yogurt, cottage cheese, or oatmeal for a nutritious breakfast. Throw them into fruit salads, blend them into smoothies, or bake them into pies and cobblers for a sweet treat. 10. Let's talk oatmeal, folks. This isn't just your grandma's breakfast, it's a powerhouse you need in your emergency stockpile. Oatmeal is budget-friendly, lasts forever, and is packed with nutrients that keep you going strong when things get rough. If prepped right, oatmeal can keep for up to 2 years, exactly what you need when fresh supplies are limited. To make sure it lasts, store it in a cool, dry place. Go for airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. This keeps it safe from moisture and pests. For a year's worth of meals, think about stashing around 50 pounds per person. Sounds like a lot? Not when you realize how versatile oatmeal is. Nutritionally, oatmeal is a beast. A cup of cooked oats packs around 150 calories, 6 grams of protein, and 4 grams of fiber. It's loaded with iron, magnesium, and B vitamins, too perfect for keeping your energy up and your body running well, especially in emergencies. But let's get into its uses. Oatmeal isn't just for breakfast. Sure, it's a great start to your day as a hot cereal, but it's so much more. Add it to your baking for cookies, muffins, or even bread. Oatmeal is also the backbone of homemade granola. And don't forget about overnight oats. Just mix oats with milk or water, add some toppings, and let it sit in the fridge. When morning rolls around, your breakfast is ready without a fuss. So don't overlook oatmeal. It's nutritious, versatile, and a total lifesaver in your emergency pantry. Get stocking. It's an investment your future self will thank you for. 9. Let's dive into why instant potatoes are a no-brainer for your emergency food stash. First off, they're dirt cheap and have a shelf life that'll make your grandma's canned goods jealous, up to 10 years if you store them right. We're talking about a food item that's not just versatile, but also a lifesaver when you're in the middle of a crisis. Keep them in a cool, dry place, preferably in airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, and you've got a long-term food solution that won't let you down. Now, let's talk numbers. For a year's worth of sustenance, aim to stockpile around 50 pounds of instant potatoes per person. That might sound like you're prepping for the apocalypse, but trust me, you'll be amazed at how many meals you can whip up with this stuff. Instant potatoes are a solid carb source, giving you the energy you need when times get tough. A cup of prepared instant potatoes dishes out about 110 calories, 2 grams of protein, and 26 grams of carbs. While they might not be bursting with vitamins on their own, pair them with veggies, meats, or sauces, and you've got yourself a balanced, flavorful meal. The best part? Instant potatoes are ridiculously versatile in the kitchen. Use them as a simple side, stir them into soups and stews to bulk them up, or make them the star of the show in homemade potato pancakes. And let's not forget their most famous roll, creamy mashed potatoes that go with just about anything. With instant potatoes in your stash, you'll never run out of ideas for tasty, satisfying meals. So go ahead, stock up, and ensure you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. 8. All right, folks, let's get serious about powdered milk, an unsung hero in your emergency supplies. While often overlooked, this staple is a game changer when fresh milk is nowhere to be found. Whether it's for your morning coffee, baking, or a quick drink, powdered milk delivers versatility and convenience straight to your pantry. Why should you care? Number 1, the shelf life is incredible. Properly stored, in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight, and sealed tight, powdered milk can last up to 20 years. Yes, you heard that right, minus 20 years. This makes it perfect for long-term storage. While DHS and FEMA suggest a 2-week supply of essentials, you're better off thinking bigger with powdered milk. For a family of 4, around 30 pounds should keep you covered for 3 months with careful use. Using powdered milk is a breeze. Just add water and voila, instant milk ready for any recipe or refreshment. Whether you're making pancakes, a creamy sauce, or just needing something for your cereal, powdered milk has you covered. Nutritionally, it's pretty much on par with fresh milk, offering around 80 calories, 8 grams of protein, and 300 milligrams of calcium per cup, critical nutrients for keeping those bones and muscles strong, especially when stress levels are high. There's something for everyone: whole milk powder for a richer taste and more calories, or non-fat milk powder if you're watching your intake. Even organic options are available if that's your thing. Keep your stash fresh by rotating your stock. Even with its long shelf life, it's smart to use and replace it regularly. Mixing it up? Blend well to avoid clumps. Use a blender or shake it in a jar. 7. All right, Patriots, let's cut to the chase about a crucial item in your emergency stockpile: canned meat. We're not talking about your grandma's spam from the past. Today's canned meats are a whole new ball game. They offer a variety of options, each packed with essential protein and energy. Whether it's chicken, beef, tuna, or salmon, These cans are lifesavers when things get rough. Why is canned meat a must-have? It's simple. Protein. It's essential for maintaining muscle, supporting your immune system, and keeping your energy levels up. In an emergency, you need a reliable protein source, and canned meat is just that. The beauty of canned meat? It lasts. We're talking about shelf stability for up to 5 years or even more. Just store them in a cool, dry spot, and you're good to go. When it comes to stockpiling, variety is key. It makes meal planning a breeze and keeps food fatigue at bay. Aim for at least 60 cans per person for a 3-month supply. That's about 2 cans per week, giving you plenty of flexibility to create different meals. Canned chicken is versatile, perfect for soups, salads, or casseroles. Just drain and go. Canned beef? Great for stews, tacos, or a quick seasoned meal. And let's not forget fish. Canned tuna and salmon are excellent for sandwiches, salads, or as a standalone dish. Plus, they're packed with omega-3s, which are fantastic for heart health. Nutritionally, canned meats are a powerhouse. For example, a 5-ounce can of chicken packs around 21 grams of protein, while tuna can hit 30 grams. Most varieties are low in fat, especially fish, making them a healthy choice. Just watch the sodium levels and opt for low-sodium options if needed. Storing canned meat is easy. Keep them in a pantry, basement, or any cool, dry place. Rotate your stock, use the oldest cans first, and replace them regularly to ensure freshness. Both DHS and FEMA recommend having a variety of non-perishable proteins, and canned meat tops the list. Its convenience is unmatched. In an emergency, no cooking or refrigeration is needed. Just pop open a can and enjoy a protein-packed meal. 6. Alright folks, let's talk about nature's ultimate pantry gem, honey. This isn't just your average sweetener, it's a survivalist's dream. Why? Because honey, when stored correctly, never goes bad. That's right, this golden syrup has an indefinite shelf life, making it a must-have in any emergency stockpile. First off, forget about expiration dates. Archaeologists have found honey in ancient tombs that's still edible. So if it's good enough for the pharaohs, it's good enough for your pantry. Its natural antibacterial properties and low moisture content keep it fresh and bacteria-free. Store it in a cool, dry place in a tightly sealed container, and you're set for life. Plan on stockpiling at least 10 pounds per person for a year. Sounds like a lot? Think again. Honey isn't just for sweetening tea. It's a kitchen chameleon, perfect for baking, cooking, and even whipping up homemade snacks like granola or energy bars. But honey's magic doesn't stop in the kitchen. It's a natural remedy for coughs and sore throats. Mix a spoonful with warm water and lemon, and you've got yourself a soothing elixir. Nutritionally, honey packs a punch with antioxidants, vitamins B and C, and essential minerals like calcium and iron. At around 64 calories per tablespoon, it's a quick and efficient energy source, exactly what you need in a pinch. And wait, there's more. Honey's got your back for minor cuts and burns too. Its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties can speed up healing. Just apply a dab and cover it up. When it comes to storing honey, use a tightly sealed container, glass jars if you can, but plastic will do. Keep it away from light and heat to avoid crystallization. And if crystals form, just warm it up and stir. Easy fix. Both the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA recommend having natural, long-lasting foods in your emergency kit, and honey checks all the boxes. Its eternal shelf life, nutritional benefits, and versatility make it an indispensable addition to every well-prepared household. So, stock up, because honey is truly a timeless treasure. 5. Listen up, folks. If you're serious about prepping for emergencies, canned vegetables are your best friend. Sure, fresh veggies are fantastic, but when you're in a bind, those cans are the real MVPs. They're convenient, long-lasting, and packed with nutrients to keep you going. Depending on how you store them, canned veggies can last from 1 to 5 years. That's a reliable backup when fresh produce is nowhere to be found. Here's the deal: store them in a cool, dry place away from sunlight to keep them in tip-top shape. For a solid 3-month emergency stash, you need at least 100 cans per person. Sounds like a lot? It's all about variety. Mix up your selection with green beans, corn, peas, carrots, and mixed veggies to avoid food fatigue and cover all your nutritional needs. Think about it, canned spinach is loaded with iron and vitamin A, while carrots give you that sweet beta-carotene and vitamin K boost. Versatility is the name of the game with canned veggies. They can turn any meal into a nutrition-packed, satisfying dish. From soups and stews to casseroles and simple side dishes, These cans have got you covered. Toss them into pasta or rice dishes for extra flavor and nutrients. If you're watching your sodium intake, make sure to drain and rinse before cooking. Nutritionally speaking, canned veggies hold their own. Sure, some vitamins take a hit during canning, but most nutrients stay intact. For instance, a cup of canned green beans serves up about 40 calories, 2 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, and vital vitamins like A and C. These are essential, especially when stress levels are high. Storing them is a no-brainer. Keep them cool and dry, and rotate your stock regularly. Use the oldest cans first and replace them as you go. Both DHS and FEMA stress the importance of a substantial non-perishable vegetable supply, and canned veggies are top contenders for the job. By stocking up, you're ensuring a nutritious, stable food source that'll keep you and your family well-fed during any crisis. Get to it and start stacking those cans. 4. All right, let's cut to the chase about pasta, our unsung pantry hero. When it comes to quick, filling, and adaptable meals, pasta is in a league of its own. It's dirt cheap, easy to store, and if you play your cards right, it can last up to 2 years. That makes it a no-brainer for your emergency stockpile. To keep pasta fresh and ready for action, store it in a cool, dry place. Leave it in the original packaging or transfer it into airtight containers to fend off moisture and pesky critters. For a year's supply, think about stashing around 50 pounds of pasta per person. Seems like a mountain of noodles? Trust me, with pasta's versatility, you'll be whipping up a smorgasbord of dishes without ever getting bored. There's a smorgasbord of options: spaghetti, penne, macaroni, you name it. Each type brings something unique to the table. Spaghetti is your go-to for classic dishes, penne is a champ in casseroles, and macaroni is a soup and stew superstar. Keeping a variety ensures your meals stay interesting and varied. Nutritionally, pasta is your carbohydrate powerhouse, essential for keeping energy levels up. A cup of cooked pasta packs about 200 calories, 7 grams of protein, and 40 grams of carbs. Sure, it's not a vitamin goldmine, but pair it with nutrient-rich veggies, meats, and sauces, and you've got a balanced meal. Cooking pasta is a no-fuss task. Boil some water, toss it in, and in minutes you've got a meal base. Pair it with canned sauces, fresh veggies, meats, or just olive oil and garlic for a simple, satisfying dish. It's perfect for salads, casseroles, and soups, adding a hearty touch to any meal. Both DHS and FEMA back me up on this. Non-perishable staples are crucial, and pasta fits the bill. Its long shelf life, versatility, and ease of cooking make it essential for any emergency stockpile. Remember to store it away from direct sunlight, using airtight containers to keep pests and moisture at bay. 3. All right, let's dive into another unsung hero of the pantry: lentils. If you're not already stocking up on these tiny powerhouses, you're missing out. Lentils are a no-brainer for any emergency food stash. They're cheap, packed with nutrients, and boast an impressive shelf life, making them a perfect addition to your pantry. Stored properly, lentils can last up to 2 years. That's 2 years of reliable sustenance when the going gets tough. To make sure they last, keep them in a cool, dry spot. Use airtight containers or mylar bags with oxygen absorbers to fight off moisture and pests. Aim for at least 50 pounds per person for a year's supply. Sounds like a lot? Trust me, their versatility will prove invaluable. Let's talk nutrition. Lentils are loaded with protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Just what you need to stay energized and healthy when times are hard. A single cup of cooked lentils provides around 230 calories, 18 grams of protein, and 16 grams of fiber. Plus, they're a rich source of essential nutrients like iron, magnesium, and B vitamins, critical for maintaining energy levels and overall health. Cooking with lentils is a breeze thanks to their adaptability. Throw them into soups, stews, salads, or use them as a side dish. They're a dream for veggie burgers, lentil loaves, and can even be used as a base for homemade hummus. The meal possibilities are endless, so you won't get bored when lentils are part of your stockpile. 2. All right, folks, let's get real about a pantry staple you can't afford to overlook: canned soup. This isn't just about cozy comfort food, this is about smart prepping. When it comes to quick, filling, and nutritious meals, canned soup is your go-to savior. It's budget-friendly, easy to store, and with a shelf life of 2 to 5 years, it's practically begging to be stockpiled. To keep your soup stash in top shape, store those cans in a cool, dry place. Want extra protection? Keep them in their original packaging or move them to airtight containers. For a solid 3-month emergency supply, aim for about 50 cans per person. Think that's too much? Think then. The versatility of canned soup means you'll have endless meal options at the ready. Now, let's talk variety. Whether you're craving a classic chicken noodle, a tangy tomato, or a hearty vegetable soup, there's something for every palate. Chicken noodle is a comfort staple, tomato soup adds a zesty kick to casseroles, and vegetable soups bring depth to stews and chowders. Keeping a diverse selection ensures your meals stay interesting, warding off food fatigue. Nutritionally, canned soups might not be packed with vitamins and minerals straight out of the can, but they provide a solid base for a balanced meal. A typical cup offers about 150 calories, 7 grams of protein, and 20 grams of carbs. Boost their nutritional value by adding fresh veggies, meats, or pairing them with whole grains like bread or crackers. The best part, canned soup is a breeze to prepare. All you need is a heat source, and you're ready to roll. Serve it up with some crusty bread, crackers, or give it a drizzle of olive oil and garlic for a simple and satisfying meal. Use it as a base for casseroles, stews, or chowders for a hearty twist. All right, let's kick off with a pantry powerhouse: canned beans. If there's one thing you should be loading into your cart, it's these little gems. Why? Because they're cheap, last forever, and are a nutritional goldmine. Canned beans are an absolute must for any serious emergency food stockpile. First off, let's talk longevity. Properly stored, these babies can last up to 5 years. That's right, 5 years of reliable nutrition sitting on your shelf. Keep them in a cool, dry place. Whether you stick with the original packaging or move them into airtight containers, make sure they're safe from moisture and pests. For a year's stash, aim for about 100 cans per person. Yes, it sounds like a lot, but with their culinary versatility, you'll use every single one. Nutritionally, canned beans are the real deal. They're packed with around 220 calories, 15 grams of protein, and 15 grams of fiber per cup. Plus, they're rich in essential nutrients like iron, magnesium, and folate, vital for keeping your energy up and your health in check during tough times. Now, let's get into their versatility. Canned beans are the ultimate ingredient chameleons. Throw them in soups, stews, and salads, or serve them up as a side dish. They're perfect for whipping up veggie burgers, bean dips, or even homemade hummus. With canned beans in your pantry, the meal possibilities are endless, so you'll never get bored. In conclusion, creating a well-rounded emergency food stockpile before December can provide peace of mind and ensure that you and your family are prepared for any unexpected situation. By selecting a variety of non-perishable and long-lasting grocery items such as pasta, lentils, canned soup, and canned beans, you can build a pantry that offers nutritional value, versatility, and extended shelf life. Each of these items plays a crucial role in maintaining a balanced diet during emergencies, offering a mix of carbohydrates, proteins, and essential nutrients. Remember to store them properly in cool, dry places, using airtight containers to maximize their longevity. With thoughtful planning and strategic stocking, your pantry will not only sustain you through challenging times, but also offer a range of delicious meal options. Stay prepared, stay nourished, and above all, stay safe.